G'day, all you beautiful peoples. Just a little heads up. If you hear a slight buzzing noise in the background, I do apologise. The studio was hot as balls and we had to put a fan on in the background. This episode, we have a special guest on, Regan, aka my little boy Ragusi. His story is amazing. We do get quite deep. If you like this episode, make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe. It helps a lot. Now onto the episode, boys.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Intersect Podcast. We have Thomas here and Regan with us today. Very special guest.
Very special guest. Damn.
Some might say.
I'm actually very excited for this episode. I'm genuinely being serious.
Nice stutter. That's cool.
Oh, this
How the fuck you picked that up?
Bro, this...
It's all good.
So, for anyone that doesn't know, this cunt actually sounds like a Macca's drive-thru when he talks because, you know, he fucking stutters, a dumb fuck. Set us off, Hadsy.
All right. Well, recently I've moved to Perth and I've signed up for a new gym. And, you know, when you first walk into a gym, you're greeted with the gym staff. And, you know, if they're relatively nice, there was one guy I met. Oh, got to get the name right. Tawana, I believe that was his name.
Shout out to Tawana. If that's... It's probably so wrong.
No, I did. I was like, wrote it in my phone with like the pronunciation.
Oh,
It's probably still wrong. My bad.
Tawana.
My bad, G. And yeah, you know, like the gym staff can be hell friendly and they want to help you out, you know, with the gym. They teach you some things, but then at the same time, for where we are, you know, we already know plenty of stuff. But you've also been to other gyms, mainly our local one,
Yeah.
and it's just like maybe a high you might get back.
Like this different personalities in the
Yeah.
gym. It's crazy how you being, I guess, comfortable in the gym and knowing a lot of people compared to going to like the one here, Snap. You go in there and you just feel like everyone's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you go to Snap, but
It's true.
like,
I think, yeah, I can't
It's
say
the
I've
vibe
ever
there.
been in there. Yeah.
yeah, we went when anytime.
Nah, I never went into Snap.
Did you not go in?
No.
I did.
Everyone else
Yeah,
went that. The
I
memberships.
remember me,
when it
you,
was
J. Oh,
closed.
it was me, you, JP, and Brody.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because yeah. The vibes is just fucking off, man. That's the only gym that I've been to. Like I've been to a fair few gyms in Perth.
Would you say that's just people in general, or the staff, or just?
It's the way you get looked at in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's like, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a big like person. I wouldn't say any of us are overly like weird like looking or big, but I mean,
Relatively small on your end, but that's cool.
yeah, it's definitely the way you get looked at.
Oh, right.
And I don't know, like in our gym, if there's a new person coming in, there's no way in hell that I want to like look at him and be like,
Yeah.
what's this cunt doing?
You won't snicker at them.
I want to go up to him, and I think a lot of people in our gym, especially in our circle, would want to help
Oh, 100%.
because there's nothing worse. There is nothing worse than going into a fucking new gym and getting stared at.
And just, yeah, immediately made uncomfortable. You know, like
Yeah.
you shouldn't be there, like you don't belong. It's just
Yeah,
like-
exactly.
Depends on the self-confidence level, though. How you take that,
Yeah.
But I think when
people looking at you, what they're
Yeah.
actually thinking of you.
If you can walk into a gym, like when you're first starting out and go, fuck everyone in here. Not in a bad way, but like, I don't care if cunts, like, look at me. Fire. That's wicked. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't have that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure when you first started in the gym, like, you were fucking tiny.
I was tiny. 100% I was
And
very, very small.
I can almost guarantee,
Sure.
like, you would have felt out of place being there.
Especially
Yes.
the old layout of the gym
Yeah.
was you had all the free weights at the back.
Yeah,
And that was like that was intimidating.
Because all the big boys, all the big teddy bears, Mo and Arif and all that would just be fucking like down there pumping out, you know, fucking 180 kilo bench press and 250 kilo squat. The fuck? So I can definitely see the like gym environment and vibe. If it's not there, you just don't want to go back.
No. I can guarantee you Snap has the worst vibe. I've been to gyms all over Australia, and I reckon Snap is the only place that I actually feel judged.
Right, so
And-
like you feel like you wouldn't be able to walk up to someone like,
Bro, when I used to wear stringers,
G-stringers or
yeah, I used to wear G-strings.
big
just
G-bangers.
big G-bangs.
attractive?
When I used to wear them, and obviously you would wear like a shirt over the top because you're not going to walk into a gym with a fucking stringer on.
I mean, now you just ruled it out, which is good.
Just no more stringers. Come on, boys. It's 2024. we don't need them. I would take off my shirt, not to be, oh, look at me, I'm fucking doing this. It would obviously be because I'm fucking hot, and was what was comfortable. I would get stared, and I'm like, we're a pretty like comfortable bunch of blokes. That it didn't make me intimidated or like scared, but I was like, what the fuck's with every cunt looking at me?
Yeah.
Like, what have?
Too much skin in the gym.
But there was cunts in there fucking shirtless. It was weird.
Wait, was this at any time or at...
No, Snap.
Yeah, right. Yeah, see, I don't know. I've never been. Can't really agree with the vibe, but...
Wouldn't recommend.
So you're
No.
saying, like, you just wouldn't be able to walk up to someone? Like, if you needed a spot?
No, no way.
Yeah, right.
No.
That's crazy.
You most definitely. I mean, look, again, that comes down to like Mo's. If you let someone
Intimidate
you, then you're weak-minded, which is fair. But like the worst thing that you want to do, especially in a public setting, is go up to someone and be like, "Hey, do you mind if I spot?" And they go, "Fuck off." Bro, you'd feel like
Yeah.
a fucking little twig.
You'd never do it again.
No, no
Ever.
way.
No.
And that's why I think we're pushing. I mean, it's so hard because we can go, oh, just go into the gym. Don't worry about what anyone else is thinking.
Yeah, because
But-
been there several times. We
Yeah.
know half the gym at least.
Yeah. We're used to our environment of the gym where a lot of people can come up to us. And we've had a lot of people come up, especially young blokes, like come up to us and be like, hey,
What do you mean by that? Oh, right.
let me finish. Let me cook, bro. Like come up to us and, you know, fucking drop to their knees and
Okay, yeah. Now,
Start
he
doing
was
shoulder
cooking. Now
press.
he's cooking. Oh.
yeah, now he's cooking. But yeah, no, it's.
I mean,
it's-
that's the thing. Even, you know, I've moved and I'm at that new gym.
Did you feel intimidated or like out of place there?
Well, I mean,
you're a big dude,
definitely
but-
at first, but I mean, I also went there with someone on the first times anyway.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, there's still big guys in there. And even then, like I had someone ask me for a spot the other day and, you know, just like that, friendships are made. You start
Yeah.
talking, start chatting, you know, sick, blah, blah, and then just like that.
Yeah. That's
Whereas, you know, I brought Seb in on Wednesday
yeah.
doing some squats. And, you know, you got some of the guys around the gym and, it's, you know, obviously they say hi to me, but then they say hi to Seb
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
And it's just like the instant, you know,
Yeah.
the
It just-
intimidation's gone.
Yeah, it makes them feel so much comfortable. I mean, if you were walking past you, like the resting bitch face that you have on you is crazy when you're not working out with anyone.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I wouldn't come up to me. That's for sure.
And I think it's the same with me as well.
Yeah.
Like just when you're there for yourself, like what Mo said, you're there for yourself, you're fucking locked in, you're doing.
You're
this,
not
doing that.
approachable.
So
You
would
don't
you
look
say
approachable.
then maybe that's Snap's vibe? Everyone's just doing their own thing? Or...
No, because it's almost like the look that you get.
Yeah, so people are making eye contact. And
Yeah,
it's, just,
they're
it's not like
making
a...
Yeah,
It's just...
it's like a
Yeah, shit.
Yeah,
like
that's
a
pretty good face.
judgy look.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's the only place I've ever felt judged.
Yeah, well, I've been to gyms in Perth. Like I've been to Riderwear. I've been to almost every anytime gym north of the river, and a few south. I've been to Chasing Better. I've been to fucking heaps, and all those gyms. They're way bigger than any gym here. Felt fine.
Yep.
I actually had when I went to Gold's Gym in Midland. I had some dude in fucking pink Crocs. I was benching 105, and he was at the front just doing like bicep curls or something, and he saw me like benching, and he was like, you know how when we people watch and we go, oh, is he gonna?
yeah.
He was like doing that, and I'm like, all right, cool.
Bro didn't think he could do 105.
and I failed. No, I'm joking.
It's not.
Like that.
It's not. That's no way.
No, I got it. But like the second rep or the third rep was like a struggle,
Yeah.
and all I heard was Crocs just go flap, 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 like running. He's like, brother, I got you. It's all good. So I was like, cheers, my brother. And I just fucking, yeah, like we just became friends then. He like followed me on Insta and shit, and it was fucking,
That's cute.
you know, yeah. It was
Are
like,
you now like dating or
well, he's actually my wife.
is your wife now?
Yeah.
He's your wife.
Yeah, he got a sex change. Let's dive into that a little bit. So, I want to dive into. We will go for a break in a minute, but I want to show the people or get the listeners a little bit of a backstory about what has happened the last year and a half.
With me,
Yeah,
what's happened?
Only if you want to get into it.
Well, I'd say it stretches back longer than a year and a half, I would say.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I would say
Why are you talking like that? That's weird. Talk normal. Well, scientifically proven.
bit of a
Nah,
news
I'm
article.
joking.
I'm sitting there going, dude's like about to get fucking
Nah,
personal.
yeah, go.
Probably since school, I'd say. What's that? 4 or 5 years?
Yep.
Haven't had much luck, I'd say. With a good way to put it.
With mental health? Or-
Mentally been fine. I'd say physical health would be the bigger one.
Yeah.
Had 2 ACL reconstructions over that period. Tried to get in the defence force multiple times. Successfully got in, but made the dumb decision to fuck my knee again.
Yeah.
So basically, that started back into school, so 2019. It all sort of went crumbling from there.
Yeah.
And then I was sort of back in the routine, loving life, looking to progress somewhere else. And then was involved in a very unfortunate car accident, which left me not in the greatest of physical states,
Yeah.
I'd say.
I would almost say, and you've probably heard it a million times, but you escaped death.
Yes, 100%. I was told beyond, I don't know, 10, 20 times, I should be dead, I shouldn't be alive, something along those lines. And that rocks you, that really does.
It fucking
it
hearing that
makes
is
you
fucking crazy.
Certainly take a step back and go, what is happening right now?
Yep. No, let's start from when I say end of school.
Yeah, end of school. So basically chose not the educational route, chose to apply for the Defence Force.
So did you drop out of school?
No, I
You
didn't drop
didn't
out,
drop
no.
out? So
No.
you
Completed year 12.
Yeah.
Everyone else was finishing their ATAR and I was studying for the military.
Yeah.
My only attraction to it, I guess, was the physical challenge. I've always just wanted something to physically challenge me.
Yeah.
And that was the most challenging thing I could think of.
Yeah.
So that just took my interest. Applied for that. Went through the whole process. Got accepted after about 10-ish months. And then stupidly decided to play a game of touch rugby 4 days prior to enlistment. Tore my ACL, and then that is where everything just...
As shit as it sounds, it's probably what was meant to happen.
Oh, for sure. I'm a big believer in everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
So
Which is
don't-
shit because you were so like dedicated wham
yeah,
to it. So
train my ass off for it. My parents always bring it up, and I just sort of look at them and I just go like, why? Like, it is what it is. Kind of. This is happens for a reason.
it's probably the best mentality to have.
Yeah.
Like if shit things happen, yes, it's shit at the time.
Yep.
And yes, it probably fucking rocks you.
Yep.
But it's meant to happen.
And that's the way I've always thought about it. So I've never really struggled too much with that. Obviously, it was pretty mentally tough.
Yep.
Putting all your time into training for roughly about 2 years, going to going to shit. I ended up picking myself back up from there and reapplied once I was able to run and basically pass the physical test.
So tearing your ACL and not being able to go, did that rock you like mentally?
Not really. The first time, not so much because it was very new to me.
Yeah.
It was I've just put all my time and effort into something which I now have nothing to show for it, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah.
So mainly that, not so much like the physical side of it. That was pre-gym to me, so I'd never been to a gym before. I didn't know about the gym.
Yeah.
And that actually brings me to why I started the gym. Was actually for knee rehab. And that was the only reason
no
I started
shit.
with the gym. I don't even know if you guys know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No.
I know it now.
No, you know.
Yeah.
I only ever started at a gym for knee rehab.
Yeah.
So I've never actually trained in the gym with capable knees. I just have genetically gifted legs.
Yeah, it must be nice.
Must be nice.
And a chicken nugget.
little glance.
Show up that little bad boy.
Yeah. She's my little cutie.
My little cutie. Oh, I didn't cut that out. What? Well, just so I don't get copyright. Yeah, so I didn't know about
that, yeah.
that.
So ended up.
So were you and JP friends then?
No. So did my second knee. Decided I wanted more of a community. I figured may as well make it more of a lifestyle than an actual just a rehab thing.
Yeah.
So met JP roughly around that time, and then I'd switched to Anytime, and then we started together.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to get into the gym to begin with,
Yeah.
and that was when he was bigger, but not the good type of bigger.
Oh.
Yes. Bro was a fatty.
Respect to you, JP, but disrespect at the same time.
Yeah, fire.
And then that's how my gym started. And then I'd say I didn't really have any role models in the gym until I met this very, very small individual to my right. And
Yeah, I hope he's talking about that one. But not be me.
sorry, my man Thomas over here. He
Shit, bro, it's huge.
just pull that
Yeah, that was
back
kind
a
of
little
weird,
bit.
actually. Why could you actually see?
Bro, you actually look white as fuck and you can't see shit.
Was you trying to wipe the white off?
Wipe the white off. Is that face paint or?
I don't need that shit on me. Fuck, that stinks. Yeah. So that's when you met me.
Yeah, you decided to. I mean, thankfully, because I'm glad I met you. He basically came up. We were. I think were we doing flat or incline
You're doing
dumbbell
incline.
press? Incline dumbbell
Yeah.
press.
And I was on
And-
the cables.
Yeah, and we were flaring our arms like a motherfucker,
Yeah.
Because we
Like
did.
Thomas does now. Yeah,
like Thomas does now. Little Harry half reps.
I'm getting old, man, all right? Fuck you.
And he sort of came up to us and said, "Oh, look, maybe try this." I can't remember even how you greeted us. If you greeted with your name or what you did.
I fucking remember it because, yeah, yous were, I think I turned, was that when we were,
I don't know.
yeah.
I'm not sure. No, I met JP because we started doing fucking deadlifts.
Was that before me?
No, I don't think so. I think we were still in the talking stage.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember, I think I was with Baden.
Oh yeah.
And then I turned to him and I was like, oh, do you reckon I should help him out? Because I could tell that you were flaring and eventually, if you don't fix your flare, it's going to fucking destroy your shoulders.
So how your shoulders gone?
Yeah, mine are cooked. Motherfuckers.
Blair King.
So yeah, I just I went over to him and I didn't be obnoxious or anything and go, hey, what you're doing is wrong. I came up and I'm pretty
You were
sure
respectful.
Yeah, I was like, hey, do you guys might, like I said, hi, my name's, well, I didn't say hi, my name's Thomas, but I was like, hey boys, like you guys are fucking doing wicked, but like, you mind if I
You
give you a
did,
few
yeah.
tips?
You 100%
Yeah,
did. It helped massively.
yeah.
You were the first person that greeted us, and like I said, you never forget that first greeting from someone.
Yeah.
That acknowledgement of you existing, I
Well,
suppose.
mine was a riffs.
Yeah.
A riff, like literally, I was doing deadlifts or something, and I think I had like 100 kilos on the bar or fucking 110 or whatever. And he just come up. I was still fatter, right? You bitch.
110er.
Oh, 110.
110.
Yeah.
His nickname's 110.
Yeah, because I felt 110. So yeah, I was just doing like 110 on the deadlift, and he just did the same thing. He's like, "Yo, man, you're fucking killing it. I've been seeing you coming in like hell regularly. Do you mind if I give you a few tips with deadlifts?" And I was like, "Absolutely. I look up to you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Damn, hell yeah, of course, yeah." And then he just fucking, and I think from that moment, and I've even told Arif this. From that moment, that's when it changed mine as well.
Yep.
Because this dude's fucking...
He's starting to fire with his hands.
He's got
Absolute
TikTok.
caveman style.
bro's legs are so white.
He's got TikTok brain. He can't fucking stay still.
Push your legs on the chair. Oh yeah, so such big calves.
Oh my God. Humongous.
Yeah, that's when Arif came up to me and I was fucking just absolutely flabbergasted that he'd come up and he was like, "Yo, like fucking blah, 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 can I give you a few tips?" And I was like,
Yep.
And I think that's where this whole thing has
Yep.
stemmed from, is from that one interaction.
It all stems from that first interaction, I think.
Because I was like,
100%.
why would you come up to me and help me when I don't even know you?
Yep, exactly right.
And
Taking
you know,
time out of your day to,
to help
me
someone.
help me improve.
yeah,
Goes, you actually care.
yeah.
I was always that guy that eavesdropped. Every time I was like, "Oh shit, he's teaching him. Yo, let me listen to that shit. I'm not
Bro
gonna
was
say
like,
hi.
like, worm over, and he's like,
Dude, scary as fuck. But yo, that's. Oh, I'll try that exercise. But those are big guys.
it's absolutely crazy. And Arif, my boy, thank you for fucking starting this. And I actually want to give him, when we get the shirts, I'm fucking getting him a shirt, 100%.
For sure. He's helped me massively too. Wasn't my first, but helped me.
I was
Massively.
your first.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Cool, man.
cool.
Absolutely cool story.
I was also Adam's first too. Wait, why were you guys all underage?
I mean, he's picking. That's on you, man.
Absolute weirdo. Freak of nature out here.
Wild.
Get some friends your own age, bro.
Bro pre-ordered. He was waiting for it.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. But yeah, no, that's fucking sick. But
It's
yeah,
quite ironic how sort of you were my first. I want to say I looked up to you
it
originally.
sounds fucking wild when you say that. Sorry, go.
It's a little bit ironic
What?
that I looked up to you to begin with, and then sort of now
No, I don't.
I'd say you definitely
don't.
look up to me a little bit.
Absolutely not.
I mean, most of my PRs are pretty up there.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Half rep. That's what it is.
You're a half rep, bro.
I'm half rep now because
Yeah.
I'm old. But you
Mate, you don't even get to 90 on the shoulder press.
Oh yeah, is it? What?
You literally stop before you get 90 degrees.
You don't need to go any lower.
Yeah, really. Gym expert out here, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You fucking bitch. You dog buck.
Anyway, back to my story.
Yeah. Go.
That's where my gym career started, and it became probably more of a lifestyle after I met this fine man.
This can't stop breaking the wall, dog. Not everyone
guys
wants to be
just-
violated by your eyes.
These guys are just chatting away, so I'm just like,
Tune
yeah,
in,
sure.
man. Tune in. Lock in.
I am. Sorry, actually, my watch just told me to take a break and move.
Motherfucker.
My watch is dedicated to my TikTok brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
So that's where my gym started. I continued to train for years, and it became a lifestyle for me. Fast track to the start of this year, was involved in the car accident, as I mentioned earlier. That was mentally, physically, just, the worst thing I reckon I've ever been through. I mean, I've experienced some physical pain in my time with the ACL reconstructions. After that's, after surgery, rehab's pretty painful the first few days after, but this was a whole new level. I ended up breaking my C2, C6, C7, T1, T2, and T3. So I had fractures through all of those. My major one was the C2. I'm not a doctor, but there's some important something that runs through your C2. And it's one of the most important
I think
bones.
it's, your esophagus.
Yep.
Pro doctor out here.
Bro, here.
Dr. Clark.
So was told that I shouldn't have survived, should be dead, by countless surgeons, doctors, nurses,
Was it,
anesthetists, things like that.
Were you, I can't remember if it's true or not, but was it you were internally decapitated?
Yeah.
Like almost nothing was connected?
Oh, no. No. If
Right.
I was internally decapitated, I would be dead.
Well, I thought the main part of the top of your spine, like, snapped.
So how it sort of runs is it's going to look very weird, but basically it's your C2 and there's a peg that runs through your C2 and that snapped clean off.
Right. Yeah.
So
Sorry, it wasn't.
yeah, he wasn't being gay about that at all. Not really gay, but it's quite actually straight.
That's what I look like inside of you. Crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
yeah.
Keep going.
A little bit deeper though. Basically, that snapped, and the chances of that healing were quite slim. So they had a few options, were basically surgery, a halo device, or a neck brace.
Yep.
So they decided on a halo being the, I guess, highest success rate, I suppose. And then that's sort of where they fitted that, and fitting the halo was probably, besides the actual broken neck pain, was probably the most pain I've ever experienced. The neck pain, broken, the pain is, you can't really describe it. It's honestly indescribable.
Because they had to. So the halo was very painful.
Yeah, so they have little pins and they basically screw them into your head. Bro is a big boy.
Fucking fat dog.
Damn.
God damn,
It's a
bro.
sandwich, bro.
Eats a sandwich. They basically... No, I'm good. Thank you, bro. You need it, clearly.
Don't chew into the mic, you fuck. I gotta listen to this later. You.
They basically screw it into your head, into your skull. I think they leave it like a mil or I don't know, very small
I
amount.
don't know if you can see it on camera, but he's got two
Oh, yeah, he
two
does.
scars.
It's hard to see. They're in my little things, but yeah. 2 scars here and there's 2 in the back of my head. They basically screw it into, I think it almost touches your skull or it does touch your skull.
Yeah.
And then they basically get a big fuck off torque wrench and they have like, they torque them all down. There's like a few nurses and they torque them all down to a certain, I think it's something like maybe 5 or 6 pounds. I mean, doesn't sound like a lot, but when it's
Yeah.
screwing into your skull, it is.
Yeah.
About 5 or 6 ugga-duggas type.
Yeah, a little big radical. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, whoops, sorry.
That's fucking crazy.
Then that pain, the only way I can describe it is it feels, I don't know what getting run over by a car feels like, but it feels like what I imagine
Getting run over by a car.
a tire car going over your head feels like. The pressure is immense. It feels like your head's going to explode.
That's fucking wild.
So the pain is that, I think it's 6 pounds they tighten it to on the first day. They come back the next day, they tighten it again. I think it's about 8 or 9 pounds, something like that. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if I'm,
Yeah.
but something like that. They retighten it, then they fit you with a big woolen chest piece and a back piece, and then it all joins together with rods.
Yeah.
And you then can't pivot or anything.
Yeah.
And sleeping, you just float.
So I think you said you had to sit up on a 45 almost?
Yeah, so originally I slept with like a few pillows up, and that was just because the pressure on the back would almost feel like the pins are pushing into your head more.
That's fucking wild, man.
So
So
that's how it started.
being in the halo, how were you mentally? Because I know that we've spoken about this in the car park
Yep.
a fair bit. How were you mentally during?
Honestly, terrible.
Yeah.
I've never really struggled with self-confidence. The gym has taught me a lot of self-confidence. But having the halo on and the attention you got being in Geraldton, no one else is wearing a halo.
Yeah.
There's like usually 2 or 3 people in the state that wears it.
Yeah.
So no one in Geraldton had one. So everyone looked at you. And your confidence was just at the lowest of low, like rock
Yeah.
bottom. Like you couldn't really get any lower.
You're walking into somewhere where you would normally feel super comfortable.
Correct. Yep.
And then just like, I guess that would be the same feeling as a like very, very overweight person going into a gym. Like something similar where like everyone would just turn and look when there's no need.
Yeah.
Right? Like your story is your story. And
Yep.
like if people are turning to judge to you.
But what I found the hardest part was what people tended to tell me throughout it, whether it was Taylor or friends and that kind of thing, is it's human nature to be curious. And
Yeah.
I had to train my brain and
Yeah.
tell myself every time that people are just going to be curious.
Yeah.
It's just part of
Facts,
what we
yeah.
do. You look at someone and you go, oh, that's not normal. I'm going to look at him, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's
Out
the
of
same
instinct.
when you wore pink leggings.
Oh,
The amount of fucking people
Yeah,
Bro, I was
lots of
gone.
dudes.
me.
Yeah, I caught so many dudes fucking doing that fucking side-eye bullshit.
I was checking.
Whoa.
I was checking the bulge out.
Nice
Big
cock.
time.
I could not
time.
hide that. Whatever I
That
did, I
bulge
could
was
not.
immaculate.
That was honestly the worst part about that was just every time you look in the mirror, you're like, shit. And like you try to pull it out. It's like you cannot run away from that.
Bro was dragging his schmeat along the floor.
But
But yeah, no, that's fucking... I honestly couldn't imagine what it would feel and be like to have that amount of tension.
You can't. It's, yeah.
And
You sort of probably can't replicate it. I don't think.
one thing that I want to say, because we're all in a group chat, I don't think you saw it.
No, I lost my phone. So
The
no.
amount of love and support that went through that fucking group chat, like, had me in almost tears because the amount of love that all of us boys, I think, have for each other is...
I wish I saw it, to be honest. I probably would cry.
I don't know if I have a screenshot, but, bro, it was like... Because obviously, like Brado and JP as well, like, it was...
Shit.
Everyone was there to support each other, but the main focus was to make sure you were all right after that happened. And it's crazy to think, like, yes, we all joke around in the group chat and it's fucking like we say some shit and fucking like whatever, but when like shit comes down to it, it's crazy what that group chat made everyone feel.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah. I was obviously off the grid and had no idea what was
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, once I obviously got back to Geraldton, I sort of got caught up with
Yeah.
what was, what happened and things like that. So yeah, I don't think you can describe it, that sort of feeling, to anyone. I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Honestly, wouldn't wish it upon anyone.
It's fucking wild. It's wild what you've been through.
But it definitely saved my life, the Halo. So no regrets there.
Yeah.
Like, it was the right decision in the end.
Yeah. 100%.
And I am how I am now because of that device.
Yeah, turn that way.
oh shit,
Bro's got some movement coming back.
bro,
That's
sick of your
crazy.
shit.
Bro, snap.
Bro goes,
That's the
That
thing.
neck
Like the
went.
thought of, how you going now and what you've been through. There's still no words for it.
It's
wild.
Like I still couldn't believe I was driving to Perth for TAFE, and I think you called me, and you told me about the accident.
Yeah.
And I'm driving along, and I'm just like, you kept thinking to yourself, like, surely, like,
Yeah.
there's no way.
Yeah. And it's even crazier to think that I probably drove past you while you were in the ambulance
Yes, I do remember you saying that.
because I was up that way. And so, not funny story, but weirdly enough, there was like, I sent a video of another like bunch of backpackers that rolled their car just off to the side, and we obviously stopped and checked to see if this was before I knew what was going on. And we stopped to make sure they were right. We helped them out and stuff, and we offered them a lift, and they said no, we've got like a tow truck coming. Like, we need all of our shit, blah, blah. And we're like, all right, cool, no worries. And after I sent that video, Brody was the one that called me. And he's like, yo, you'll never, like, this is what has happened. And the whole drive back, like, probably what you were thinking, like, it just doesn't feel believable.
It can't be real.
Like, you almost feel like someone's going to be like, nah, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're waiting for it.
Yeah.
You're hoping for it.
Yeah. When does someone say, nah, it's all just
And
a
then
mistake?
all you want to do is just hear from that. Like, all we wanted was to hear from you, but
Yep.
we couldn't.
I was unreachable,
Yeah.
obviously, because I didn't
And
have a phone.
It was that unknown because,
Yep.
and it was also the respect that we had for, like, Brado and JP and, like, your family. Like, you don't want to bombard
No.
fucking your family when they're going through shit like what we're dealing with, but 10 times.
Yep. Worse.
More.
Yep. The stress levels.
So
yeah.
you kind of want to keep your distance, but you also want to know. But I think all of us boys handled it very well. And it was,
would have affected everyone massively.
yeah, bro, it was, I can't even explain on how it was. And it even made the gym feel weird. Like,
Yeah.
it made the whole vibe of the gym just not the same.
Because not everyone knew, but like,
Yeah, it was more just like the main
yeah.
boys.
Yeah.
Like, we all kind of just, like, we weren't our normal talkative selves
fair
and
enough.
shit like that.
You're missing a piece of us.
Yeah. It's wild.
I mean, obviously, as shit as you probably felt coming into the gym when we all saw you back in the gym for the first time.
Oh, it was
You're
so,
like-
even though you had the halo on, it was a relief.
To be honest, I actually didn't feel shit because it's the only place prior to the accident that I had felt like I wasn't judged, because I don't feel judged in that gym.
Yeah.
So I managed to somehow push myself. I didn't even really push myself to go. I kind of just said, I want to go. Like, I think it was roughly about 2 weeks. I think it was about 2 weeks before I'd returned.
Yeah.
And people were like, what the fuck? Like, why are you here? Kind of thing. And
Yeah.
I was like, because it's the only thing that kept me sane at the time.
All of us knew why you were back.
Yeah.
Because all of us would probably do the fucking same
Correct.
thing.
But it's the other people who go, why is he in here? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't understand. But for me, it was
Yeah.
you're stuck at home, you can't drive, everyone's at work, your life stops, that routine's out the fucking window. And you just want a little sense of that.
Old self kind
Yeah,
of.
that routine
Yeah.
back. And that's the biggest thing I learnt, or I guess I sort of took for granted, is you don't realize how good that routine is until you can't actually do that routine.
Yeah.
The simple shit like going to work or getting in a car, going to work, getting home,
I think that
going
would
to
be
the
it.
gym.
Just the driving in itself.
Yep. Driving itself.
Yeah.
You don't realize how much you appreciate those kind of things. And then since then, I've never taken that shit for granted.
Yeah. Which I guess goes back to what we were talking about, I think, before we were recording, when you said that you enjoy the routine
Love the routine. Yep.
because of
Yep.
what you before, during, and then like
Yep.
now, where you can now do everything.
Yep. And that's all I ever, the time in the period and my neck brace and that kind of thing, all I ever wanted during that period was, when can I go to work? When can I drive a car? When can I go to the gym by myself
Yeah.
and see the boys? That's all I cared about. And I guess going to the gym, 2 weeks after, just brought me that sense of direction.
Yeah.
To be like, this is what I'm hopefully going to be having, in 4 to 6 months' time. By no means try and play victim through my journey and that kind of thing, because people have it a lot worse. And there was one thing that stuck with me that my dad actually said. And I can't remember the exact quote, but it was something along the lines of, if you think your life's shit, take a walk through the trauma ward at Royal Perth Hospital and you'll see how good your life really
I
is.
remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I was pretty fucked in hospital, but there were people around me who were getting wheeled in and out who were basically just dying, right?
Yeah.
So in proportion, people thought I was fucked, but in hospital, I was good compared to
Yeah.
everyone else.
I don't think that's your dad taking away from what you're going through,
No.
but that's, and as shit as it sounds, it's the old school way of
Yep. Yep.
almost like toughen up.
Toughen the fuck
Yeah.
up. Like, there's people who have it worse
Yeah.
than you.
Yeah, no, it's your way. It's your dad's way of going, yo, I know
Yep.
what you're going through is fucking shit house,
Yep.
but there's
Yeah,
Correct.
you're still here. Like you're
Yeah.
at home.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
You're alive, you know. Yeah. So, but it's like this, you know.
which again is shit to
Yep.
probably hear at
not
first.
really. It helped.
But yeah, like sometimes the old ways are the best ways to.
Yeah. It's
Like-
not invalidating what someone's going through. It's just sort of bringing you back to reality and going, you're not the only one.
Yeah.
And sort of just taking a step back and going, there's more to it than just you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not invalidating, you know, what you're going through. It's kind
Yeah.
of like, you can take that in a positive or a negative way.
Yeah.
And I took it quite positively, and it helped a lot. So,
During the time that you had the halo on and where you were feeling the most mental strain, besides, well, I'll ask the question. I already know what you're going to say. What was the one, or what helped you get through what you were going through? Like mentally.
to be honest, I had a massive support crew,
Yeah.
family, Taylor, the boys, that kind of thing. Probably what Taylor had said, to be honest.
Oh, right.
She said
okay.
one thing that sort of made me kind of cope a little bit better, I suppose. I think she said something along the lines of, you either look forward to like what your life could be, you know, in X amount of time, or you just sort of accept the state you're in now and enjoy what you're going through and just sort of bring the pros out of what's such a negative situation. And that was probably that one thing she said, which I don't even think she knows to this day, but that was probably the biggest thing that made me go, you know what, I've just got to accept what I'm going through and just try and enjoy life to the best of my ability. And that's what I did.
Yeah.
So that's probably the one thing that helped me the most
Damn,
mentally.
okay. Maybe I
I'd
didn't
say.
expect what you were going to say.
Yeah. What did you expect me to say?
I genuinely thought you were going to say the gym. I mean, the gym probably had a massive part of it.
Sorry, the gym probably helped me the most early on,
Yeah.
but they got through that midpoint phase where that sense of I'm halfway through, but there's still halfway left.
Yeah.
Where I fucking hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
And I was, no one really knew, but I was, real bad.
Yeah.
And it was that one thing that Taylor had mentioned to me.
Can you almost explain like the mindset that you were in when you hit that rock bottom? Or is it like just super hard to explain?
I was in a sort of, I wouldn't say selfish, but I felt like a burden to everyone.
This is going to give me chills, cunt. Yeah.
So I kind of...
That's almost where it starts.
Yeah. It's the second you start feeling like a burden is sort of probably the only feeling, like you felt worthless. You felt like you physically looked like shit. So your self-confidence was down. But the burden was the main thing. Oh, you got to drive me here. Oh, you've got to come and see me all the time. So that's probably the easiest way. I just felt like a burden. And once you feel like that, you feel worthless and you feel, like shit, I suppose. At the same time, I had a massive support. My family, my parents were the most supportive people ever. And I have massive thanks to them and everyone around me. But that's probably the only way I can describe it, I suppose.
That's fucking wild. It's absolutely crazy.
But the gym was my sanity early on.
Yeah.
I only came to keep me sane. I just walked, as you guys know.
Yeah.
All I did was walk.
Yep.
That's all I could do. And that was enough. I didn't care about walking.
I think just
I
get
didn't.
up. That's all it was, just getting out.
Getting out, getting in a car, and just rocking up and talking to the boys. I didn't give a shit about I couldn't care less about the walking aspect of it.
Yeah.
It was just rocking up and seeing the
going.
boys.
Yeah.
And then, I would only go about twice a week because it's the only lifts I could get. And I couldn't get my my vest too sweaty because I couldn't have a shower for 12 weeks. Smelly boy,
Yeah.
So
That thing was fucking cooked when you fucking took it off.
dirty.
Bro had
as
proper shit on his chest.
I had shit on my chest. Yeah.
Oh.
Someone took a fucking
my back.
dookie on his chest. Did you fucking smell that thing after you... Did you die?
Yeah. Drop dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro was dead.
absolutely dropped dead.
So you're actually not here.
No.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Ghost. That thing was horrendous. And I've still got it to this day. And I will keep it forever because it did save my life. But it fucking stunk.
Does it still stink now? Or
I haven't opened the bag in a while, to be honest.
The
Bro,
bag.
that bag is going to be
Bag.
fucking
Immense.
swollen. That bag is going to be swollen. As soon as you open that can, it's going
It's a time capsule, bro. Absolute
That's
time capsule.
fucking
But it's not
crazy.
sealed. So it's not really a time capsule.
So what are you going to do with the halo?
Probably put it around my head for you to use.
Oh, you're
What
fucked.
the? Oh, it's not.
Bro, some
Wait, so for
freaky
back
shit.
shots?
Well,
Yeah.
it's so
Hell yeah.
freaky over here. Calm down.
To be honest, it's just going to stay in with me forever. And I'll just always, like, there's so many negatives out of it, but I almost block out the negatives. And it's just an actual, it's actually like a good memory. Like, it's sort of, people probably wouldn't understand, but I look at it and I go, damn, like, that was an experience, I suppose. So it's just going to live there.
Can we put it in here?
Yeah, if you want.
Can we like chuck it up on the wall
Yeah.
and just have it as like an ornament?
If you want.
almost?
I'd like it back, but you're welcome to
Oh, of
have it.
course.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want the halo or do you want the smelly vest?
No, you
or-
can keep the smelly vest.
You don't
I
want
don't
smelly
that.
vest?
I'll start dry humping it if you bring it over.
What?
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, that'd be fucking fire just to have like here as a representation of what you went through and what that did for you.
Yep.
I feel like even then, just seeing you in the gym was like, wow, if he can still come here and push
Yeah.
through,
Yep.
it's almost just
Yeah.
like,
That's all I hope that people see that or saw that at the time and go, damn, like this guy is still like coming here,
Still dedicated.
still dedicated.
Still pushing.
And I hope that shows to people that, you can obviously create that community and that environment where you don't even really care as much about what you're doing. It's just the vibe. So
What would you say to someone that is going through something mentally? What would you say to them that could potentially help them?
for me, I guess you try and find that little thing in life, whatever it may be. Obviously, it's the gym for me, but that little thing you do all the time that
Almost gives you that self.
that
the
self-worth
routine.
and the confidence and the, what were you gonna say?
the routine
The routine
brings you
and
back in.
keeps your mind like free, stops you thinking,
Yeah.
just sort of frees your mind, keeps you busy, puts a smile on your face regardless of whether it's a shit day or not.
Yeah.
It's sort of obviously leaned towards the gym for me. That's it for me. But that might be, I don't know, maybe it could just be as simple as going for a run, or it could be,
Yeah.
I don't know, anything like
Yeah.
any sort of thing that you can routinely do that
Yeah.
just stops that, those negative thoughts coming back.
I hope people take out from these episodes what the gym can do to your mental health, because it's not us just sitting here going, yeah, go to the fucking gym, it's going to work, it's going to do this, it's going to do that. This is why I get guests on like this that have been through things, to show you that it's not people saying it for the fucking sake of it. It's because it fucking works.
Yep.
It helps.
Yep.
All share one common thing, and
Yeah.
it's just a release.
Like
Yep.
whether it's Mo that's had 10 to 12 years of experience in the gym still saying the same thing, whether it's Gaz that went through a fucking like a car rollover and had his head almost fucking crushed and still say the same thing, or whether it's you where you've also had a massive car accident but still, even in a halo and a broken neck, still pushed yourself to go to the gym.
Yep.
And
Because that was my place.
yeah,
That was my sanity, my only sanity at the time.
wild.
So that's why I went. Simple as that. Yeah.
So the gym, it's not. I think the gym is just like our thing. Like,
Yeah.
not our thing, but like people who go to the gym know what the gym can do. But it's not it's not going to the gym that's what we're trying to push. It's the activity. It's the releasing the endorphins of going out, meeting new people.
It's what it does to your brain.
Yeah, going for a run, fucking going for a walk, doing this, doing that.
You just got to find what that is for you.
Yeah, and that's you have to change the direction of your life when you think. If you ever think that you're a burden on anyone, fucking change
100%.
that direction.
Yep.
There's no right or wrong way when you're that low in your mental health. It's just fucking change, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. I'm glad you're doing better mentally, and physically you obviously still look like a fucking bitch, but
Yeah,
I mean,
still like a pussy.
yeah.
But somehow I didn't really train very hard for a very long time, and I still look bigger than you.
Yeah, only because your genetics.
All that high rep mass. That's what that is.
Yeah, high rep mass. Yeah,
Don't fucking be on his side.
I can't look
My
at that
boy.
motherfucker.
Yeah, dude.
my boy, hooking me up.
Bros, can you actually take your shirt off and give us a front double bicep?
Absolutely not.
I promise it'll be cut. I just want to see it on camera. If you do it, it's staying in.
No, absolutely not.
You know what's one thing that, I suppose when you're at school, if you fell over and hurt your leg, you're feeling okay. Everyone rushes up to you and they're like, oh, you okay? And then you don't feel, you feel fucking hell shit. You're like, yeah, maybe it does hurt a bit, and you start crying. You probably would have felt something similar because you came up, you would have come into the gym and you probably got swarmed by how you going? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
This, that, like all at once, because everyone would have had their turn to have their talk,
And you would have had to
and
repeat.
you have to repeat,
same
each
thing.
time.
Yeah.
It's like you almost need to make an announcement. Everyone, come up here. Like,
Yes, motherfuckers, it happened.
Nah, people that were respectful and came up slowly and shit like that. But it wasn't the people I knew. It was the comments that I got in public. Fucking insane.
Like to you.
Yep. Had a few guys. I'd be walking in town with one of the boys. It was like some shit. I don't know, someone anyway. They would say, remember one saying, he looks at me and he goes, oh, that doesn't look very good. And I was like, no fucking shit, mate.
Yeah. I mean,
Was that fucking needed?
Yeah, sometimes you can think something, but just keep your fucking mouth shut.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was one. Another one, I just had a lot of people go, oh, what the fuck happened to you? And I was like, really?
you can
Yeah.
change your tone just a little bit.
Yeah. None of your fucking business, cunt.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
It wasn't what they said. Like you said, it was a tone.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck happened to you?
Which
Like,
majority of the time it is a tone. It's fucking
Correct.
like if someone was to come up and go, hey man, like fuck, I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Like, do you mind if I ask what happened? Not, hey, what the fuck happened to you?
Yep, it was the tone. And on that, I had one, over the period of the halo, I had one nice lady. She must have been a nurse or something. It was in a shopping center. And she walks up, she greets me. She doesn't say, oh, what happened to you? She goes, I've dealt with halos a lot. I hope you're doing well. Good luck with your recovery. That's all she said. And I was like, damn, you don't care about what happened. You just know what I'm going through.
Yeah.
And that's it.
It's crazy
that meant so much.
Yeah, it's crazy that one good comment probably outweighed all
Correct.
those shit ones.
Remember all of them, but that one comment was enough to go, fuck the rest of you.
Yeah.
Like, you're all fucking nothing. Who
Because,
cares?
like you said, everyone's just a curious fucking.
Yep. But
You
you
know.
got to teach yourself to just keep remembering that.
Which
humans-
is, I was actually telling someone today where it was like my whole not childhood, but my whole like pre-primaries, not that it really mattered then, but then like high school and then teenage years, I always got called ugly,
That's crazy.
which is wild.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you didn't
it's
have the
not
beard
wild,
to save you back then, so
which was, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of facts.
once
Yeah,
dude
I mean,
got his double,
it
he
is
was
still
like,
facts.
Yeah.
changing
Oh,
my
it's still
shit.
facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Pull your hat off. Show us your hair.
So that was a mean comment. Yeah, no, I'm bald. Everyone knows I'm bald, right? So
No, they don't. Show them.
Yeah, new viewers over here.
Shine bright like a diamond.
You know what? I'll fucking do it. I don't care. That's wild with how bright it is on the thing.
Oh, fucking hell. Just shattered the fucking screen.
All right, I'm going to check it out. That's getting cut out of the video. It's fine.
Absolutely not.
Power of editing. You're gone.
Yeah, no, I always got called fucking ugly.
I can see why.
Which, I mean, yeah, facts. It was 100% true. But that shit fucking kills your self-esteem.
Oh, it does, 100%. Yeah.
And then when you find someone like Michaela and, you know, they say, I mean, she has to say it because she's my wife. I know she's lying.
You're perfect.
But when you tell me that I'm very sexy and good looking, I don't believe you sometimes.
I wouldn't either. The tone I give, you know?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, that's enough. Yeah, no, it does. It fucking absolutely destroys your thing. But I think I'll save. I was gonna say I'll put a photo of me.
Please do.
No,
Please do.
I'll save it for a Patreon
I already
episode.
know that fucking.
Add a little laugh react button and everyone can just laugh react it.
I'd fucking love. I'd create a few more accounts and laugh react at that.
Was this the photo where you look like Justin Bieber?
That's a great
where
photo.
else?
That's an awesome photo. I fucking love that.
Bro has hair. That's my guy.
It was fucking.
It's
hard.
great.
Yeah, but yeah.
Have you thought about doing the, you know, obviously how all the bodybuilders go to Turkey? Have you thought about doing that?
Yes,
Oh, shit.
I've looked into it a lot.
Oh.
Yep.
And you're like, you're getting closer and closer, or?
This is to Thomas in about 2 years. Nice hair, man.
I'm
You
going
got some nice
to
hair.
delay all your flights, bro. I'm going to make sure it never happens.
Yeah, no. I'm actually. I think I said this to you the other day. I'm going to try and grow my hair out.
Yep. Okay. I'll believe that when I see
That's
it.
going to be like a really rough, mid-awkward stage.
It's gonna, which is why I bought the hat. No, it's not. That's actually going to be sitting right.
To be
there.
honest, though, I think you look very, very good when you're like trimmed and shaved and shit. Like genuinely
Yeah. I
Like-
definitely agree.
attractive.
And
Come on, everyone get your tongues going by the looks of it. Everyone's done their little...
I've had a lot of people say that I look good bald.
you
and
do.
I think I agree.
You don't need hair, man.
No,
You don't
I
need
don't.
it.
It's not. It's more so like I've had a shaved head now for like 3 years. Like it's been a while. I kind of just want to see what my. But the funny thing about it is that I grew my hair out not that long ago, and it was like to the point where I could slightly comb it. It was at that fucked. It was at that fucked stage, and I go, "Hey babe, what do you reckon of my hand?" She goes, "That's not a look." And I was like, "Yeah, why don't you fucking keep me while I'm down, you fucking cunt." And I was like, "Oh, is it bad?" And then I made the mistake of, "Can you just film my head? I just want to see how bad it is."
Oh, that's rough.
I instantly got the shave out and shaved my fucking head.
Good.
That's one of the things. Like, it looks how good. You just got to keep it maintained.
Yeah, which is fucking shit. You got to shave my hair. It's weird for someone that doesn't have a hair. My hair grows very quick.
Yeah, the remaining hair that's left is just
Yeah.
like,
All right,
Yeah.
you didn't need to say that.
Fuck all remaining.
my
So.
bad. My bad.
The few, the few strands that are there it grows very quick. Yeah, no, it is. It grows very quick. No, all right, cool. That concludes the episode, guys. Thank you so much for fucking watching, tuning in, and giving us this opportunity to get people like Regan on. We've got so many more guests to come on. Stop shitting into the mic.
I didn't release anything.
That's a brand new white one too. You left a fucking brown stain on it. Crazy.
White one.
All right, Adsy, send us out.
Fucking penis.
I want to make a compilation at the end of this shit and just fucking get this cunt.
He tries to get me to remember all the socials. I'm just up.
All it is fucking Intersect Pod, and the email is intersect.pod24@hotmail.com.
And he's done it. See?
Run it up.
I'm deleting
Run it back.
that out of the fucking
Run
video.
it back.
Easy as.
Run it back.
Let's go.
Crazy.
Send us out, Big
Ready?
Adsy.
What did Tony call it? He called it. Oh, what was the word he used? Remember when he was talking in the group chat and he was talking about
You drop your socials, and shit was fire as fuck. It was funny.
yeah, maybe do it again. Please follow Intersect Podcast.
Oh, the fucking energy, dog. Give us something.
Ah,
Give me something to
please
live
follow the Intersect Podcast on Instagram The email could possibly be, the Intersect Podcast .24 at hotmail.com. Was it close?
I don't even know what the fuck you said. Because this fucking dumb bitch spoke over you.
Well, I definitely nailed it. So that's fire. That's staying in. There's something else. Oh, Spotify. Give that a rap. It's adam.c at... See? Bro loves it. It's too
Give
easy.
us a rundown, Stafford.
Weaponized incompetence. That is what it's called.
Oh, right. So you purposely do it, you stupid fuck. I'm going to do it every single fucking time we end it until you get it right.
Okay, so I'm recording
My
a
nose
video. I'm just
fucking
going to do
feels
this.
blocked. No, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you jump over to Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Intersect Podcast. And we, like we say at the end of every fucking episode, we want to hear from you guys. I actually put up a story on Instagram and no one replied
I
because
bet you no one replied.
Where-
I definitely didn't reply.
absolutely fucking shit. But we want to hear your stories. We want to hear fucking anything and everything and fucking... I mean, your mama did send in a joke. And, you know, she slid up and down on my shit. But send in your emails or your stories and fucking whatnot at intersect.pod24@hotmail.com. And you can go follow us on all forms of social media. Intersect Podcast, TikTok, Instagram. And all that type of shit. I feel so fucking congested right now.
Congested.
I can free it up.
Hey?
I can free you up.
What the all right, that's it. Hey, but how are you going to frame me up?
Just a little bit of
Smelling salts.
sauce.
Smelling sauce. Oh, are you guys still there?
Oh, fuck up.
I do it because he fucking hates it.